Welcome to Conspiracies Condensed, where history's most controversial secrets are uncovered, analyzed, and exposed. From government cover-ups to declassified experiments, we dive deep into the conspiracies that turned out to be true. If you're ready to challenge the official story, subscribe now and join us on this journey into the shadows of history. Project Stargate. The mind behind the mission. During the height of the Cold War, when fear of Soviet superiority haunted every corridor of the Pentagon, one idea broke through the walls of logic: psychic warfare. A handful of intelligence officers believed the human mind could be a weapon. In the early 1970s, whispers reached the CIA that the Soviets were training psychics to read minds and locate targets from afar. Instead of dismissing it, US intelligence decided to match it. From that moment, a secret experiment was born, a mission to explore extrasensory perception as a military tool. It would soon be known by its codename, Project Stargate. The fear of Soviet psychics. By 1972, reports emerged that the Soviet Union had invested millions in psychotronic research. The Pentagon panicked. If the Soviets could harness psychic ability, telepathy, mind control, or remote viewing, they could, in theory, see US nuclear sites or manipulate military leaders. The CIA quickly authorized its own experiments, funneled through cover programs like Scanate and Grill Flame. To outsiders, it sounded absurd. To those inside, it was a matter of national survival. Laboratories buzzed with scientists, military officers, and self-proclaimed clairvoyants, all searching for proof that the mind could transcend distance and win the Cold War from within. The Stargate program is born. By 1978, the U.S. Army's Intelligence and Security Command, INSCOM, joined forces with the CIA to centralize their psychic projects under one name, Stargate. The operation was tucked inside Fort Meade, Maryland, shielded from the public and most of the military itself. Its mission: train psychic remote viewers to gather intelligence from across the globe. They were told to quiet their minds, draw what they saw, and hand their sketches to analysts. These sessions targeted Soviet bases, lost aircraft, and even secret installations. And sometimes, against all odds, their drawings matched reality, fueling belief that something unexplained was happening. Inside the remote viewing room, the viewing chamber was bare and silent. A chair, a clipboard, and an open mind. The viewer would focus on coordinates or a photo, attempting to describe the location's shapes, textures, or structures. One moment they might sketch a submarine base. The next, an unknown facility in the mountains of China. Scientists from Stanford Research Institute observed patterns impossible to ignore. Statistically improbable hits began stacking up, yet skeptics argued it was coincidence or creative imagination. The debate between science and speculation never ended. But inside that small room, the US government kept asking for more results. The psychics who served. Among the most notable were Ingo Swann, Pat Price, and Joseph McMoneagle. Swann helped pioneer the remote viewing protocols, describing hidden Soviet sites with uncanny detail. Price allegedly pinpointed a massive underground complex that analysts later confirmed via satellite. McMoneagle, a decorated Army veteran, went on to work more than 400 missions for the program. These were not mystics in robes, but trained professionals working under classified orders. They saw psychic espionage not as fantasy, but as patriotic duty. A new kind of intelligence service where intuition was the weapon and imagination was the trigger. Visions from afar. One of Stargate's most famous successes involved locating a lost Soviet bomber in Africa. Another described a new class of submarine, before its existence was publicly known. Declassified reports mention viewers describing metallic domes, missile silos, and deep underground tunnels, all later verified. Whether luck, subconscious pattern recognition, or something truly psychic, their accuracy kept the funding alive. Congress didn't fully understand the program, but they understood one thing: results mattered. As long as the psychics produced them, the money flowed. For a moment, it seemed human perception had become a tool of national security. Skepticism and secrets. Despite the occasional success, Stargate's credibility faced constant assault. Many scientists argued the results were exaggerated, cherry-picked, or tainted by bias. The CIA's own auditors questioned the methods, claiming the hits could easily be coincidence. But within intelligence circles, the data was too strange to fully discard. Some believed Stargate operated as a cover for more conventional espionage. Others whispered that it uncovered things too dangerous to reveal. Either way, the debate drew a line between believers and skeptics, between the measurable and the mystical, and that line remains blurred to this day. The final shutdown. In 1995, after more than 2 decades, Project Stargate was officially terminated. A review by the CIA and the American Institutes for Research concluded there was no practical intelligence value. The remote viewers were disbanded, the files declassified, and the program quietly forgotten. Yet even after the official shutdown, many participants insisted their results were real, and that similar projects continue under new names. Whether the mind can truly transcend space and time remains a mystery. But for 2 decades, the US government believed enough to try, and that belief alone may be the most extraordinary proof of all. Echoes of the unknown. Project Stargate was more than a secret experiment. It was a symbol of human curiosity pushed to its limit. It proved that in the pursuit of power, even superpowers will fund the impossible. Whether the viewers were truly seeing across the world or merely across their own imaginations, the story of Stargate asks a haunting question. How far will we go to see what cannot be seen? Thank you for joining us on this journey into the hidden depths of history. If you enjoyed uncovering this secret, there's so much more waiting to be explored. Make sure to subscribe to Conspiracies Condensed so you never miss another shocking revelation. And if you found this video thought-provoking, hit that like button. It really helps us keep bringing you the truth.